Continuing, Second Epistle of St. John 1-10. If any man come to you and bring not this doctrine, receive him not into the house, nor say to him, God speed you. And I had a very literal example of this, I think possibly about 2 weeks ago or so, if I'm remembering correctly. I think some Mormon heretics knocked on my door. And I was like, who is it? Hello? And they said something about, I could tell they had some religious intention, right? And they were, 99% chance they're not going to be real Catholics, right? So I was like, okay, yeah, I'm not interested. And they were like, you sure? I was like, yes, I'm sure. Thank you. Bye. If a heretic knocks on your door bringing heresy, don't even let them into your house. That's what the Apostle St. John said, right? And these things should be literally practiced in your real life. If a heretic, a Protestant, Mormon, whatever it is, a heretic comes to your house trying to evangelize heresy to you, do not let that devil into your house. And even here it says, nor say to him, God speed you. I never say God bless you to heretics. Ever. I do not say God bless you to heretics. If a heretic sneezes, I say nothing. If a heretic says God bless you, I don't say, oh, same to you. No. Because what does St. John say? Don't say God speed you to heretics. So I don't say God bless you to heretics. It's really that simple. I don't say God bless you to heretics. This is now the Apostolic Constitutions, Book 6. You should therefore, O bishops, and you of the laity, avoid all heretics who abuse the law and the prophets, for they are enemies to God Almighty and disobey him, and do not confess Christ to be the Son of God. Avoid all heretics. Once again, St. Cyril of Jerusalem, hate all heretics. St. John the Apostle, don't let heretics into your house. Don't say God speed you to them. The Apostle Paul, avoid heretics. Same thing. This is a constant teaching through Catholic history. Avoiding heretics, man. And as I've mentioned, I think in the Baptism of Desire video, something you will see that took place, give me a second, hold on. Something you will notice that took place after, let's say the Protestant Revolution, that's what I call it. After the Protestant Revolution and the world becoming increasingly more heretical and less Catholic, you will notice that it seems as though Catholics started to mingle more with heretics, right? You'll find it more frequent, happening, a Catholic has a Protestant friend and all this kind of stuff, right? And that mingling with heretics, that being friendly with heretics, because that's the thing, that is how indifferentism gains so much footing, right? From lukewarm Catholics fraternizing with heretics and pagans and stuff, and it weakening their faith, weakening their belief in the truth of salvation, all that kind of stuff. That, fraternizing with heretics, interacting with heretics, being friends with heretics, all that kind of stuff, those things gave birth to the Novus Ordo. People not having the proper hatred of heresy and heretics. The Novus Ordo doesn't hate heresy. They don't hate heretics. They love heresy and heretics. They invite them to Rome. You understand? But what does the church say? Avoid heretics. They are the gates of hell and death. And as I mentioned in one of the other videos, I met a sedevacantist indifferentist. This guy, I don't even know what he believed, but he seemed to lean more towards indifferentism, okay? Because as I said before, with indifferentists, they're like chameleons, right? 1 minute, they sound like they believe the church is teaching. The next minute, they sound like they believe that pagans are being saved. I don't know. Sometimes you can't even tell what an indifferentist believes. But anyways, let's say it was an indifferentist, sedevacantist, right? And this guy had a video on YouTube that he showed me. And when he ended the video, he said, yeah, and it was a video about houses and buying land and stuff like that. And at the end of the video, he said, oh, and God bless everybody. God bless you. Thanks for watching, or something along those lines. And from the moment he said that, from the moment he said God bless you and all that stuff, not knowing what kind of heretic is watching this video, what kind of pagan is watching this video, I was like, yeah, he's in a different disc. Yeah. From the moment he said God bless you to just this general audience, I was like, yeah, there's no way he's a real Catholic. I just knew from then that his faith wasn't strong. I knew it. And it proved to be true. I was like, yeah, something's wrong with this guy. I immediately, from the moment God bless you left his lips and he was addressing this general audience of you don't know who are you saying God bless you to all these pagans and heretics and all this stuff. From the moment he said that, I was like, yeah, this guy doesn't have a strong faith, man. I just knew it right there. He doesn't have strong faith, doesn't have strong zeal. I immediately recognized that. I do not say God bless you to heretics. I do not say it.